We're back for another Geoguessr daily challenge. We're coming off a gold medal yesterday. We just snuck through a 22-5. No business getting gold after that Lithuania round that we completely botched, but was nearly perfect on the rest of the rounds. Kind of unbelievable. I had one of those where, I said you can't go too quick. The clue for the country is always right at your spawn. I did not look around and I did not see the clue. And even getting, 4,600 there? I mean, we would have been well over 24,000. So, yeah, we've missed a couple 24s recently. Not really something to complain too much about. We did hit a 24 recently. We've been on a very good stretch. And I will say, too, seems like we've had a little bit of a shakeup again in the rounds. The last couple rounds, there's been some places trying to call you out. We had that Greenland, and then we had Egypt, which isn't even in Street View. So definitely getting some interesting locations after a lot of really standard stuff for a while there. Kind of random, but we're gonna have a different type of video coming out later. I'll just tease it. It'll be different. We've seen me play the games. We've heard my music. Oh, here it is right now. We'll see some of my photography. See how that goes on the old channel. Anyway, for right now, we're playing Geoguessr. So let's, without further ado, see the first ball up, which is a mountain road. A lot of cool chevrons there. These look really familiar. I'm thinking Peru, maybe. We do have the striped pole, and it is a diamond. Peligro, so it's Spanish. Still thinking Peru. Got the big, thick pole there, so that's good. Peru, yeah, look at those. Those are what you want to see when you want to know if you're in Peru. Gonna have a bridge down here. We'll see a sign for the name of the bridge, probably, which won't help a ton. I mean, it could. Ooh, hello. Who's blurred? Can we jump right over there? What do we got here? Policia? This actually could be helpful. Carreteras. Yeah, Juan, what's that? Juanca? Whatever. That is, that's Huancayo, damn. Is it near there? Huanca? Juanuco? Damn it, there's more of these than I remembered there being. This also looks a little bit more dry. What does it else say? Yeah, I mean, we have their WhatsApp. You hit up the police on WhatsApp. It's a thought. It's a thought. We might have to. Give it another 45 seconds, and we'll give them a call. Maybe just shoot them a text. Hey, where you at? Can you tell me more about your locale? What did that sign say? I don't know. Big old, pretty dry, but not. Reduced velocity zone 3 mile 303. Yeah, it was just an SOS phone sign. We've come down quite a bit in elevation. This is one of those, though, the Peru biome, if you will, kind of stretches pretty consistently across the whole north-south of the country. And so the dryness is kind of like whether you're inland or toward the coast. So I'd say this is more or less like halfway between inland and the coast. Oh my god, yeah, we're out of time. But it's hard to say exactly where we are, right? Like anywhere. This could be 2,000 points. It could be fucking 4,500 points. Huancamba. Bambacamba. Alright, see, it wasn't bad. That's not even where we were. We were in basically Izcahuaca. So that, who knows where that police came in from? There's a, I don't even know, semi-arid mountain landscape. Yeah, right. Most of Peru, or much of Peru, anywhere again, in that center band. Things might be a little bit more like sandy or dusty out towards the coast, and they might be a bit more green, a bit inland, but that was pretty standard Peru landscape. We did sneak away with 3,500. Nice one here, 4,500. I don't really know how we could have done a much better on that. The police car didn't even seem to have... I'm glad I didn't spend a ton of time scanning for that, because it might have caused us to go somewhere up here. Anyway, we got away with it. 127 Morlaka. Whatever. Barshulu. Ooh, we got a holy pole. That looks like a hungry holy pole. Not sure if the accents look right for that, but where else do we want to go? Guess we'll go this way. Not much going on there at that fairly sizable junction. I was going to try to see that truck if I could, but it's not really worth spending time doing. If I could have glanced on the way by, I was going to. Scooting and booting through the old atmosphere here. Holy cow. Boy, are we scooting and booting through the old atmosphere here. Going east. Let's go west. All different holy poles. All of them look like hungry poles to me. They might not be. Probably, well, I was going to say they probably could be Poland, but I don't think the words have looked like Poland. Here we go. This is so much better. 60, 126, and the 1. Whoa, where's that red shit? Where is that red? Oh, God. E60. Who has that red shield? I know I've seen that. That's so funny. Is it Romania? It is Romania. Okay. Didn't strike me as Romania holy poles, but I'll take that. The 8th thing I check. That was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? E60. I thought these E ones were pretty much in order. There's the E58. There's the E60. There's the 1S. Oh, geez. How do we see the 125? That 125 sign doesn't look right. E60's coming up here. Oradea. Do we see Oradea? Not really. Kind of running out of time here. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Oh, boy, 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 boy. Okay. Not terrible, not so great. Ah, there was the one there. And that still was E60. Damn, I can't believe I didn't see that. I had the one down here, so I didn't want to go. I had the 1S, so we knew it wasn't the 1S, but well, I guess I should have been looking for the one north of the 1S, which I pretty much was. I just didn't. I wasn't tracking them. I wasn't seeing where exactly the E60 was going. Anyway, it was on the way to Hungary. And there's Oradea. Booty. Booty, dude. If I wish I didn't go on that spree, that red one really threw me off. I remember there was a bunch of red stuff up there, but the shield specifically is Romania. If I had looked at Hungary and then just slid right over to Romania, we probably would have found it like instantly. That's a process, a procedural error, if you will. It looks like South Africa road lines here. And we are driving on the left. And we're going south. And we're actually moving fast as hell right now. So much so that I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing everything. What was that structure? Not much to speak of. You know what? We're going to already set the checkpoint. We're going to go north. We found out last round that quick switch up ended up being a good thing, and it wasn't quite quick enough. So let's go back the other way, shall we? Hey, let's go back the other way, shall we? Let's see what we got over here. Over there. What's that over there? Was that like a building or something? Come on, man. What the fuck? What do you got going on in here? What is this place? Why do we burn this out? That's the name of the place. Japan Grant Aid. Lambeni High School. That looks like the Eswatini flag. I think. Is the grass quite long enough to be Eswatini? Oh, a school of excellence? Damn it. I'm not allowed in there. I'm not all that excellent at the moment. And that really does look like the Eswatini flag, I believe. The heck was that school called? I just saw an NH starting word. What if it's the same one? No, Nlambeni. What did I see? Nlangano. Could they be near each other? Who knows? It's not that mountainous. We don't have a ton to scan here, though, either. Just looking for the N's, the H's. See that one? I do see it. Kabuta. It's borderline Pokemon. Hey, you catch that Kabuta? Get that thing, it's like a fossil. This might not even be the place. Manzini, that's the region. We've seen that on signs before. Looks extra green up there. To me, this does look a little bit more dry. I don't know. Not like dry, but just more dry, you know? Could be anywhere in there. Probably be smart to hedge a little bit more inland. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got it. We get it. The Eswatini long grass. I didn't know if it was quite long enough. I mean, I really wasn't sure if it was just quite long enough. Looks like that school just had its own name. That wasn't the name of the place even. We do get 4,800 points. Not too shabby. And yeah, hedging inland would have been a little bit smarter. When in doubt, Middle Blanc, Boys and Girls Iceland, based on the landscape and the bollards. Kind of hard to hide Iceland. When it comes to Iceland, it is. It just is, right? There's really just about nowhere else in the world that looks like this, except for Faroe Islands, probably. Let's see if we can nail a sign. I feel like we've not done too well to pinpoint ourselves in Iceland, traditionally. Another small country. So sometimes maybe the urgency isn't always there, because you know you're going to get a decent score. Looks like we're coming up on Vata. Water to the north, if true. That was a good sign. You could tell it was a good sign because we blew right by it. Here we go. Old Stickish. Olafsvik. What are we looking for? 1N, 54, 58, 574. We got so much to look for. The one goes all the way around, I believe. The 1N, though, who knows? Maybe that's northern. 54, 58, 54, 54. We got to get the 574 over there. Oh, that 54 kind of cooks, too. Look at it go. There's 486. Or 586. What's the difference? That 54. What is it up to? I'm gonna zoom in on this 54. I think we might have it. It's somewhere in this circle. 54, 56. 56. Started to see mountain or water to the north. I wonder if we're like near this viewpoint. 574. I have a feeling we're somewhere in this area. Let me go back to the start. I didn't even Bookmark that shit. Let's read this sign. I don't think we saw this one. Wait, is that a sign or is that just the truck? That's so funny. That looks so much like a sign. Like right, yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully it looks like a sign to you. A sign that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm gonna have to try to line this up, I think. It's almost a perfectly north-south moment with a pullout to the west. So the pullout's gonna be on the left. On a north-south moment? Could it be here? I bet it could be here. Are we... We're actually a touch south of the pullout. This isn't perfectly north-south, but I otherwise actually kind of like that a lot. Does it return up to the left? No, it doesn't. It turns up to the right, so that's not it. Ah, at the last second. Nice find, Eltiozo, with the, did he get the 5? Yeah, he got the 5. Yep, pretty similar thing. There it is, the north-south viewpoint on the left. Damn. Oh, and there, yeah, here's like the triple junction. Damn. Yeah, 4,900. Just didn't quite figure it out. It felt good. It felt good at the moment until I realized that the road had turned to the left and it was supposed to turn to the right. It's all right. We're still okay. We're still on track here. Next one up. Don't know what those bollards are. And we got water and a horse potentially down there. We got water to the north and a horse, of course. Oh wait. Kurg? Three feelings? Is it too dry for Kurg? Oh, we got an airplane taking off? That looks sick. Yeah, we're feeling a Kurg. Wow, this is interesting for Kurg. Look at that. That's such a thing to do. Such a Kurg thing to do, I guess. Alright, so Big Lake. I love when it's just like, boom, like it just starts. Just comes right up and says howdy. Big Lake to the north. West. Could be any one of these. Ring of Fire. Is there anything that says like there's an airplane on the goddamn mountain? Airplane on the mountain. Viewpoint. Amarillo Azul. Northwest. We're not really on the main road either. Can't go up that way. The water is just on our west. It is always over here whenever we see the water. That would be water south, so it's not there. I almost feel like the water comes and touches the road, so it's to the north. Now we're circumnavigating it, so it's to our west. That seems figure-outable. I don't know. That might be above my pay grade. Driving pretty strongly to the north. Then northeast. The water kind of came out and said howdy. Like something like that would pretty much be what it's like. Is there an airplane on the mountain here? There's really no like mountain there. Something like that. Damn. I don't think we're gonna quite figure this out. But then it can't be over there. Like it could be here. That's a beach. I really don't think it's that, but we're gonna maybe have to go with that. And that is somewhat in the middle of the lake. We were driving north for a while, which I'm a little worried about. Oh my, what? That was it? No way. No way. Okay, those are the Kurg bollards. I can't believe I mean, where like that was just a case of where else could it be? We had a point of the water. We drove north, and then the water was to our west for a while. Holy shit! That detective work. That was an all-time round. I don't think I've ever gotten that. There's no way that I've ever gotten a 5K with less information than that before. And honestly, it looks like I barely got it. Like 132 yards. They were like, "You can have it." I didn't even click on the road. Holy shit! There's a yurt there. I got the yurt luck probably. I mean, that beach in the park didn't look too promising. Apparently, like, was that the mountain where the plane was? I don't even know. I am just blown away by that. Oh my God. I think I'm speechless after that one. I think I don't even know what to say. It's funny how we only got 500 more points than yesterday, and yesterday we had a 2,900, and today our worst score is a 3,900, but just didn't quite lock in. That Romania one, dang, that Romania one definitely left some points on the table. All good, though. All good. It was fun. That was day 90. We're up to 21 gold medals. We really did leave the bronze in the dust for now. Wow, that was electric. That was electric. Whew. Well, come back tomorrow. We'll see if we can top that, ending on a crazy one today. We'll see you next time.